Good day, everyone. I am Lenny, one of the Technical Specialist Manager in ICT, and I'm very proud to give you the complete ICT Flexible Learning Solutions for TESDA Diploma courses. Now, let me give you the target learning objectives throughout this presentation. First, our multidiscipline targeting World ASEAN Skills Competition Laboratory, the TESDA Diploma courses proposals, IT Flexible Learning Solutions, the learning systems, and lastly, the IT industry certification level. How skills-based training are done. The learning systems comes with a pretest which composes of multiple choice quizzes and simulation quizzes. Next would be the e-learning or simulation, which has the video lessons, demonstration videos, and text lessons, followed by the post-test or e-assessment after every end of the chapter for multiple choice quizzes, and also end of the chapter's simulation quizzes to test their skills via simulation and form of gamification. There is hands-on equipment assessment on computer hardware, networking, and robotics programming. And lastly, have all the micro-credential certifications for outcomes-based education and dual certification. The Tibet World ASEAN Skills Competition Diploma courses mapping have the following areas. Listed are the Tibet courses with available lab setup, e-learning simulation hands-on, text lessons, video lessons, pre-test and post-test, certification practice exams, the equivalent hardware and equipment for the learning systems, and completed with all the IT industry certification. Now, to continue with the mapping, we have the available laboratory setup for each of the course areas. We have for the Programming Java Technologies NC3, Programming Oracle Databases NC3, Web Development NC3, and Computer System Servicing NC3. And we also have the World ASEAN Skills Competition Lab setup for the following: Graphic Design Technology, Information Network Cabling, IT Network Systems Administration, Mechanical CAD, and lastly, in Web Technologies. The ICT flexible learning solution that is available anytime, anywhere, and in any device. Here are the COMPTIA resources to propel your career. Life moves fast. Is your IT career keeping up? Continuous learning and IT certifications are cornerstones to advancing an IT career. But who has time for that? Now, you can fast-track your IT career with COMPTIA Cert Master Learn, the comprehensive IT training solution from the world's leading vendor-neutral IT certification provider. Built with an official COMPTIA content that is delivered through a step-by-step learning plan. Cert Master Learn empowers you to gain important IT skills and advance your career anytime, anywhere, fitting efficient IT training material and effective tools that reinforce your learning like videos, hands-on games, and performance-based practice questions into your life, so you can build your knowledge and master IT whenever you find time. Now, you can test with confidence, ace your exam, and get an industry-recognized certification that can fast-track your career. COMPTIA Cert Master Learn, the newest member of the Cert Master family, getting you where you need to go. Now, here is another e-dynamic learning courseware video, specially made for career material with backward design methodology for skills-based learning. The competitive edge of this courseware are the following. It has WCAG 2.0 AA. It has pedagogical features, has a backward design methodology. It uses flashcards, unit podcasts. It has curriculum narratives leverages. a multimodal learning, and a CTE and career courses, where WCAG 2.0 AA or the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines standards enabling all types of learners such as deaf, hard of hearing, blind, and visually impaired. The pedagogical features reflect the needs of our Generation Z. The backward design methodology has outcomes-based design learning instructional material where the instructor focuses on the desired end results of the course instruction. Flashcards are used as a unit quiz discussion question. Podcast is a series of spoken word audio episodes and all focused on a particular topic or theme like cycling or startups to support the learning process of the student. It also focuses on the behavioral, cognitive, and constructivist learning theories. Multimodal learning embedded videos and interactive learning elements. And lastly, it has 3 programs for business programs, health and science programs, and information technology programs. And the proposal on the different diploma courses with training regulations and even without training regulations. For programming Java Technologies NC3, that has 2 skills areas with 34 videos, 7 hours of training, and 28 virtual labs. All for Java Online Training is an entry-level software development training solutions that shows the learners how to use Java programming languages to perform basic and advanced programming techniques. And for anyone who manages programming language training, this software development training can be used to onboard new software developers, curated into individual or theme training plans, or as a software development reference resources. Here answers what you need to know about the Java with specific topic inclusions. Installing Java development tools, understanding the basics of programming, if then else, loops, arrays, functions, and more. Mastering the fundamentals of programming in Java, also writing a complete Java program, understanding object-oriented programming, developing apps for Androids, developing an app locally, and storing and displaying lists. And to complete the package, here we have the certification for Java SE 11 developer certification. And now for the Programming Oracle Databases NC3 Lab. We have the learning systems inclusions with 3 courses, 24 skills area, 260 videos, 23 hours of training, 28 virtual labs, and 2 practice exams. With this comes the Oracle, and an Oracle database administrator must know how to access and properly store data in Oracle databases and also troubleshoot the database when problem arises. Also complete with the certification in Oracle Database SQL Certified Associate. And for the Web Development NC3 and Web Technologies, which includes the Complete Web Developer Course 2.0, where you can learn web development by building 25 websites and mobile apps using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Python, MySQL, and more, having 15 sections, 207 lectures, 30 hours and 33 minutes total length of the following modules on HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap 4, WordPress, PHP, MySQL, and APIs. And for our graphic design, we make a leap on the Creative Cloud. Adobe tools empower students to think creatively and communicate expressively so they can turn their classroom ideas into college and career opportunities. This is created by educators for educators that has learning materials, teach materials, discussions, and connect anytime, anywhere. Also has the certification practice exam. Topics would cover the following: the Photoshop, Acrobat Pro, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, InDesign, and Lightroom. It also an exceptional apps and affordable options for students and teachers, schools and universities, and the entire institution. The mechanical CAD composes of the Autodesk Fusion 360 degrees and the new Autodesk objectives. Design and make a better world and start with a certification. It also has the learning content for Autodesk certified user, for simulations and practice exam, or practice tests for certification preparation. And lastly, certification for Autodesk certified user. And now for the Information Network Cabling Lab, complete with equipment learning systems, it has simulations with Network Plus, Security Plus, Server Plus, CYSA Plus or Cybersecurity Analyst, and Cloud Plus for cloud computing, also complete with the certification practice exams and certification exams. Equipment for network and data communications are the following: Intelligent Building Engineering Technology Training Equipment, and the Internet TCP/IP Protocol System, and the IPv6 Training System. So as to the IT Network Systems Administration Lab comes with all the learning content and certification exam for the same areas that I've mentioned earlier. Also with the data communications equipment in IPv4 and in IPv6. Here are the equipment for computer system servicing, IT network system administration, and information network cabling. First is the Intelligent Building Engineering Technology Training Equipment, that is a hybrid 4-in-1 trainer for network and cabling, LAN, WAN, and fiber optic. The software is composed of special system software and general monitoring software. And the students can do operation of network communication system and comprehensive cabling system, such as installation, cabling, wiring, configuration, measurement, analysis, debugging, maintenance, and more, to understand each system in building equipment management, vertical and horizontal lines, workspace in the actual application, and master basic technical points. Next is the Internet TCP/IP Protocols Training System. Not only reveals the inner working of TCP/IP protocol software methods to modify the behavior of TCP/IP protocol software for experiment purpose. The only trainer that has 25 experiments in all the OSI layers in the data communications. And the system features has real-time packet monitoring that observes TCP/IP segments, IP datagrams, and more. Packet generator to generate actual TCP segments, IP datagrams, ICMP datagrams, and more. Congestion generator, a user programmable packet generation speed up to 1.2 Mbps and can program packet delay, error, and loss. And a programmable router, configurable as a router or host, can emulate as a firewall or not, and many more. The IPv6 training system is a trainer that provides learner with a clear and comprehensive understanding of the protocol and operating behavior of the IPv6 specification. The complete system includes host client, host server, and router. Lastly, it includes interaction of these three devices and can perform experiment as a group or standalone. Now, turning into certification. Certifications are created by the industry for the industry. This is the competitive edge in a cutthroat job market, where as much answer the question, is there a need? Or in an industry-wide job task analysis, the MSEs or subject matter expert tells the there should be a performing ongoing maintenance, and it is highly recommended that the certification is an ANSI or ISO accredited. Do watch the video on how we can boost our qualification to land a job.
IT, one of the most diverse and fastest growing industries in the world. And with elements of IT in almost every industry, the choice of which career to pursue is endless. You could develop the next breakthrough in digital communications, or protect people's data from being sold on the black market, or even help a small startup business get ahead by being more technologically streamlined. And as technology progresses, the IT industry is going to need more and more people to help discover, manage, and secure its capabilities. But there's a problem. Right now, there's a large skills gap between the skills job seekers have and what employers need. And with so many different courses and training options out there, how can you know which one will give you what you need to land a job? So your options are either going in, starting at ground level and slowly working your way up, or taking an internship with a whole bunch of other recruits and hoping you survive the training process. Validating your skills doesn't have to be this difficult. That's where COMPTIA comes in. We are the leading provider of vendor-neutral IT certifications in the world. That means we can validate your IT skills across a wide range of technologies. Whether it's in networking, cloud technologies, or security, with a COMPTIA certification, you'll get the boost you need to get the job you want now. And because COMPTIA certifications are recognized globally, regardless of where you choose to work, you'll have in-demand credentials. With the COMPTIA certification, the world is literally your oyster.
Now, here are the benefits of the vendor-neutral certification on international standards. It focuses on methodology and technology concepts. It also provides broad foundational skill set for learners, and it emphasizes global concepts across a variety of brands. And lastly, it allows learners to use skills in a multi-vendor environment. Here are the top certifications to get you hired. And amongst of the top 10 includes COMPTIA A+, COMPTIA Security Plus, and COMPTIA Network Plus. And the top 5 benefits of a certified IT staffs are the following. First, better able to understand new technologies, more productive, have more insightful problem-solving capabilities, better project management skills, and lastly, better communication skills, because all of those are part of the training in the certification. COMPTIA certifications are endorsed, mandated, and embedded by government organizations, corporate organizations, and also academic organizations here and abroad that makes up graduates globally and locally employable when they have these certifications. In line with this, the U.S. Department of Defense mandates certifications to ensure government employees have foundational level knowledge and skills to perform IT job roles. Problem arises when there is lack of foundational level in IT skills. That is why they created a directive on D8570.01-M and adopted 4 COMPTIA certifications on COMPTIA A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, and Advanced Security Practitioner. Let me give you the COMPTIA career pathway. Starting with the core skills, level ITF Plus is the foundational skills in IT and the basic amongst certifications. COMPTIA Plus is the entry level, focuses on computer hardware. COMPTIA Network Plus on the networking. COMPTIA Security Plus on the computer security. It has infrastructure pathway which composes of COMPTIA Server Plus on the server administration, Linux Plus on the Linux operating system, and the Cloud Plus on the cloud computing. Next is the cybersecurity pathway, which includes Pen Test Plus or the penetration testing, CYSA Plus on cybersecurity analyst, and the CASP Plus on the advanced security practitioner. And then lastly, covering professional skills on Project Plus, on the project management, Cloud Essential Plus on Cloud Essentials, and then CTT Plus on the Technical Trainers Training Program, which concludes that the COMPTIA certified employees are more knowledgeable, reach job proficiency more quickly, and can perform at a higher level. Here is the IT certification roadmap. From beginner or novice level, intermediate level, advanced level, and lastly, the expert level. All you need to know is to follow the color coding on what combination of certifications the student must get on their chosen skills area. In advancing IT career, you must have to plan your next move. The IT career planning path. Whenever it is on the IT support specialist, IT networking specialist, the cybersecurity specialist, the software and web developers, and then the data specialists. Here are some just the list of hiring in international standards and vendor neutral IT certification based on the Job Street International. Hiring in the Philippines for CompTIA A Plus is desired and advantage. Hiring in Singapore, CompTIA A Plus, Network Plus, Security Plus is required and preferred. Hiring in the US, CompTIA Network Plus, Security Plus, Linux Plus, and CASP Plus is required and preferred. It all concludes that when you have CompTIA certification, gets you the boost you need and to land a job, and it pays to be an IT. According to the testimonials, the CompTIA certification is a ticket to a higher salary, and it is a worldwide recognition of skills. Here is the sample of the CompTIA certificate that you can use for 3 years, and the CompTIA ID for each certification in CompTIA. Now, to sum it up, narrowing the IT skills gap, you must have to have continuous learning in IT and get certified to be able for you to work on your chosen career and continuous learning on the cycle. I will end this session by saying this quote. At the end of the day, it all boils down to certification being in an internationally recognized credential. If you can put that on your resume, you'll have a competitive advantage over another individual who doesn't have it. By Mark Melton, Director of People Services, Career Academy, Goodwill Industries. You may contact us through our mobile phones and email together with Mr. Rainiel Absidy. For any concerns, just visit our website www.hightechpower.net. Follow us on our Facebook page at Hightech Power Incorporated, in YouTube at Hightech Power Inc., and Instagram at Hightech Power Inc. _official. Again, I'm Lenny Rodriguez, a Technical Specialist Manager in ICT, saying thank you and have a great day.